in Firehouse and Wendy's was on two opposite sides of the I'm trying to figure out the distance. Two opposite sides of the city, pretty much. Like, say from my house to Firehouse is like an hour, so it was like an hour apart, and they were on two different sides. Like I had to cross a bridge, and that wasn't even halfway through going to Wendy's. So I started Ubering from there, but it's like I opened at Firehouse, worked till like 4 o'clock, got off from Wendy's, got off from Firehouse, went to Wendy's, got off from Wendy's, went home, and it's like rinse repeat. I wasn't eating like that. Like that was the most weight I lost in a while. Like I was skinny because I wasn't eating. I was walking, or even if I wasn't walking, I was on my feet all the time. And I was thinking, no, this is good because I wanted to start a future with her. And even if I didn't, I still had, two incomes, which, Wendy's, I didn't really care about that much because I only worked 3 days there. And it was like, I guess it's better than nothing. But it was like, I was slaving myself, and I've been making so many different sacrifices for my different jobs, and it's just like all I've been doing is working, because I feel like if I don't have a job, I don't have a steady source of income, I'm not doing anything with my life. If I just sit still for longer than 2 days, because I get 2 days off, if I just sit still for longer than 2 days, I'm not doing anything with my life. If I don't work a minimum of 5 days a week, if not 6, I'm not doing anything with my life. If I keep spending money on things that I want to indulge in, I'm not doing anything with my life. I'm not doing anything with my life. I'm not doing anything with my life. If I don't work, if I don't do something productive, if I don't do this or I don't do that, I'm not doing anything with my life. And I hate that, because I've been so work focused and I'm so young. Like I'm 22, and all I can say that I've done since I've graduated high school is I got a job. I happen to get 2 jobs. I'm a manager now. It's like I can't be excited for the life that I have because I haven't done anything with it, and I'm not happy with it. Like there's certain aspects of my life that I'm happy with, but I've been kind of unhappy with a lot of things in life right now. And there's this artist named IDK that I've gotten interested in because I started listening to his music. And when I find the artist, there's certain artists that I like outside of their music. Like Tyler the Creator was one of the first people I realized I like your personality as much as I like your music. Because for me, Tyler was like a creative outlet. He wasn't ashamed to voice the different types of opinions he had on things. I mean, we all know how controversial he was when his album Bastard came out because of the controversial content that he had on there. But I like the fact that, he didn't really care. And the fact that he's grown so much out of that. Like he had Bastard, then he had Wolf, then I think he had, what was it, Def Camp? Then he had Flower Boy, and now he has Igor, and it's like he changed so much. And in between that, he was doing his own thing. Like he had his own TV show, Lord of Squad. He had other shows. He was creating things and doing things that he wanted to do by making away from himself. And I always thought that was inspiring. That's why I ended up liking him a lot. And I followed him through his journey throughout the years of his music career, as well as just his career. And IDK was another person that I started getting interested in because I found his album Is He Real, because I started using Spotify, and I went to a playlist, Pivot Gang Radio, because I like Pivot Gang. a little bit, and a couple of his songs popped up, and I was like, okay, let me see about this album that these songs that I like are coming from. I listened to the songs all the way through, and I was like, okay, I like this whole album. Let me see about him as like his other stuff. And then I found out he knew Tyler the Creator, which was already a big plus. A lot of the things he was talking about is he real piqued my interest. And then things he talks about his other songs is like, okay, I see you're actually trying to do something with your music. And I watched one of his interviews the other day, and it was like an hour-long interview. I like his mindset. He was talking about how, he realized that life is pretty simple. So there's a lot of things that you don't really need to care about. I've been trying to incorporate that as a philosophy, because it's like all we're doing is trying to live, exist, and grow as much as we can. Like, that's all I've ever tried to do since I started becoming an adult, was just try to live, learn, and grow, and to relax, because I've been realizing that I cannot relax. It's like if I relax too long, something isn't right. Or when I finally do get to a relaxed state of mind, then something goes wrong, and now I'm in a completely negative state of mind, because I feel like if I wasn't as relaxed, then things wouldn't have went wrong. And it's just, I've been in a place where even though I've been trying to incorporate a lot of things don't matter. And I've said that plenty of times. The altercations that you have with people don't matter. The distance you grow from people doesn't matter. It's like, you try to think about how God has a plan for your life, but I'm not very religious. Like, I believe in God and higher power, but I put on a lot of pressure from myself, because I think I have to be active in my life when it comes to making changes and making it better. Because sure, God can have a plan for me, but what if what I'm doing or what I'm not doing is holding me back from said plan? Then what? I really been trying to get to a point where mentally I'm like, okay, this isn't a setback, or okay, this doesn't matter, or okay, what else can I do? Or okay, this is what I need to do, and I'm going to do it to be better. And it's been hard. Like, I've been reading Baki the Grappler, which, I've been kind of sleep on Baki the Grappler. I used to read it when I was I started reading it when I was like 18. It's this martial arts manga. It's really, I like it. I liked it when it was, fresh, because it wasn't as over the top as it's gotten now, but it's really inspiring. It's kind of got me back into martial arts and working out, which there was an altercation at my job where I thought I was going to have to fight somebody. It's been two altercations at my job where I thought I was going to have to fight somebody, both men. One of them was because he kept disrespecting my friend. The other one was because I thought he was going to hit my friend. So that's also been motivating me, especially with the fact that people are crazy nowadays. Like, I've been trying to get back into working out because I want to get to a point where I can protect myself and other people, but I haven't been taking that as seriously as I should, and I've been down about that too. And I know I'm not gonna be like no Baki, because honestly, the martial arts and stuff with that is like a little over the top, but it's still inspiring in a sense, because it's like reading stuff like that makes me feel freer, because it's like, even if I don't become like the characters in that series, it's still inspiring to see what type of person you can be if you do have a goal for yourself, and then you keep pushing to continue it. For them, it's becoming the best at whatever type of martial art, or besting a certain opponent that has been deemed one of the strongest characters in that particular arc. And I've just been thinking about a lot of the different things that I want to do and what I want to become. Like I've been growing my hair out partly because I haven't gone to the barber shop. The last time I tried to get a tape up, they canceled my appointment, so I said I guess that's a sign. I shaved, but I don't think I'm gonna shave again because I had a full like chin beard right here and it looked good, but then I shaved it and I was like, I really miss it. It's growing back because my hair grows kind of fast. I've just been trying to figure out a lot of different things. I've been trying to figure out my look, which is not the glasses, but I'm gonna be getting used to those because I'm gonna run out of my contacts this year. It's my looks, how I dress. You know, I'm wearing a PlayStation shirt and some pajama pants because I'm going to bed. But just like different, like jeans, shirts, stuff like that. I've been trying to. This is the year where I feel like I'm really gonna figure out myself. But these first 2 months have already been mentally draining. And it's like I was coming out of that negative space because I spent time with my family and I actually got to get away from work. But I've been going back in it because I've done nothing but go to work. And I don't feel like I'm doing enough to take my mind off of work, or I don't feel like I'm doing enough to actually say I'm moving forward with the goals that I have in mind for myself to become the type of person that I want to be. And I'm still trying to figure that out because I've been feeling a lot of anger towards people, especially just people here. Like, people here have been so aggravating. I hate the fact that people seem to be so entitled here. I remember I went to McDonald's because I always go there on Sundays to get breakfast because Sundays I open and Chick-fil-A isn't open. So I go to McDonald's because it's like right down the street and or right across the street really. And you know, it was one of those days where it was really busy. And a lot people I've noticed in fast food restaurants that either never work fast food restaurants or just suck as human beings. They do this thing where if they feel like they wait too long, they start conversing with other customers and they start making fun of the people that are working, or they start joking about, you know, this isn't taking so long, blah blah blah. They inconvenience the people. And I feel like a lot of this anger comes from the fact that I work in fast food, so I know the complications and the frustrations that can come with that type of stuff. But I also just think it's like, why are you doing that? Like the drive through wasn't moving when I got there. I'm not gonna sit and complain and be like, dang, y'all taking forever. Y'all got 20 orders on the screen and y'all haven't stopped moving since before I got in here. You know, I can't say that you aren't working, but a lot of people feel like they aren't. And there's so many different people that I've been dealing with for the past month that have just made me realize that a lot of people have their assumptions about us as workers, and it's aggravating because it's like, you know, you can tell me that we messed up, I get it, but you don't have to tell me how to do my job, how you feel like I should do my job, how you feel like other people should do their job because of this one bad experience. Like, you can have all the assumptions you want, but we can't solely focus on making everything perfect. Sometimes we have to focus on speed over perfection because we have a lot of other things to get to. You know, people don't think about that. They think all it is making whatever food it is at the store. There's so many different things we have to consider on top of making sure you have a good day. You know, nobody there goes out of their way to make sure that they inconvenience you, but you make sure to inconvenience us by taking up my time to listen to your complaint when I could be doing something else, or taking up somebody else's time complaining or asking for a refund when people are just trying to get the orders out. And then it's like, okay, well, you just got a refund, so now I have to stop worrying about your order and have to worry about somebody else. Okay, now you want a refund, now there's another order, and it messes up the flow. You know, all people need is patience. And that's funny coming from me because I have patience for everything except myself in my life. Because I don't know whether or not I need to be patient or whether I need to be active. And it's so hard trying to find a balance. and my head's starting to hurt and my throat's starting to get dry because I've been talking for an hour and 21 minutes. And I'm supposed to be in bed right now, but I'm not going to sleep anytime soon. It's just uh, I've been thinking about a lot of different things, and I just haven't been in a good place mentally. And like I said, well, I haven't said it, but I'm not like trying to end my life or nothing like that. This is simply just a update slash explanation for where I'm at right now in 2020. Especially, we got so many people dying in 2020 already. It's crazy. And it's like that's another thing I've been thinking about a lot lately is death, which is never a good thing to be on the brain, but it pops up a lot. I'm just trying to find my place in the world again. I'm trying to get in a good spot mentally again. And I'm trying to do it in the best way I know how without disrupting relationships that I'm probably going to need in the future. And that seems hard within itself because I'm torn between, F them and you can't be so focused on yourself that you don't care about the people around you. But it's like, it's not that I don't care about them. It's just sometimes I realize I have to focus on myself more than other people. It's just hard. And I get a little irritated when I feel like there's other people I have to consider above myself when I know that a lot of times they wouldn't do that for me. And that's not just from people I consider friends, that's from people I don't even know. I just been having a harder time dealing with people. There's things I want and things that I feel like I need and things I feel like I'm lacking in. I'm trying to work on. But I think I've said all I need to say. I'm making this a 3-part video because it's long. But who knows when I upload again. So, 3 videos, not that bad. If you like this video, these videos, like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, I'm out.